and welcome to our part 2 of how to defeat the AI series. And in the last video, we discussed on how to build or how to build our stable resources, namely the food, wood, and the population or the people, and how to get to town phase. Now that we're in town phase, we will be discussing the rest of the two resources, namely the stone and metal, and how and bracing ourselves for the AI's attack, because this will be the defensive phase. Well, defensive in a way that it's my particular style to be defensive when I was beginning, and so let's just get on with it. First, let's just start with the basic resources, the stone and metal. Let's just hire some spearmen, shield bearers to gather the stones and gather or use the auxiliary units for gathering the metal. Now, why am I using these? Well, for starters, it's easier to group select a specific amount of specific set of units or one type of units, just so we can reassign them or shift click on this storehouse. I don't know how to explain it. I think Alex has a better grasp on this and on better. Well, let's just go and hire a woman, join them just so they can have that extra build or no gathering speed. Yeah, that's it. And the other set will be building a storehouse here, right there. Of course, it's nearer to the town center, or city center, or what do you call this? The civic center. Yeah, that's the term. I haven't been playing in a long time. And we'll just build a storehouse here, gather the materials here, but let's just hire a woman to build the storehouse first. Or they'll do this. They'll do just fine. Let's just make sure that they'll be gathering the metal right after building that. Okay, so why are these two type of resources important to town phase? Well, for one, they are the required resources just so we can get to city phase. Number two, we need the stone and metal to get our usually the even better units require stone and metal, but it's mostly on the buildings. And let's just use a third type of unit in building our towers. I will be building towers because one, they will be a requirement just so we can go to the next phase. It says here it requires 4 new town phase structures, except walls and civic centers, just so we can advance. As well as gathering the necessary resources, namely the stone and metal. So we can actually build 5 or 4 more towers because they're considered city phase structures. Town phase structures. And the next thing we'll be waiting is that these guys will be gathering the next stone and metal. Or if you want, you can even build. For you guys who don't know the town phase structures, they are on the second row of our building options. The first one is the village phase. The second row, town phase, and the third row will be the city phase. Well, let's just use our units to build our towers right here. Well, this one kinds of a trial and error kind of effort, because the AI is programmed to attack in certain areas. As I remember it, the AI will gather right here, their units here, and then attack this way, or maybe they gather here and attack that way. So this is where you will be exercising the trial and error capacity of your the things that you can do. But anyway, another purpose is just so we can brace ourselves for any attack that will be employed by the AI while we will be gathering the necessary resources to build up to city phase. That's the thing. And what I have loved doing, although I don't recommend it when you get on better, is that I garrison some people in here without even doing anything. Well, usually I just build a storehouse next to the towers, just so they will be gathering wood or gathering any resources very near them. So by the time the AI attacks, all I have to do is garrison those units inside those towers. And another thing I like to do is just do this. Use the tower upgrades. So as a form of exercise, let's just build another house here and have the house upgrade, increase our population, just because it's my style. Please don't question it for now. But anyway, okay. No, I don't like the shieldbacks. They're too slow. Let's just use some faster units. Okay, for you guys who want that little marginal gain in your gathering rates, use the faster units for the resources that you want to be gathered faster. Okay, namely these ones. The auxiliary units walk faster than the shield bearers. And yeah, this is the group shot. I double click on a unit and automatically the stone or the metal gatherers are the ones being selected. If I were to mix these two on the stone, and I happen to double click on a unit here inside the screen, they will be selected here and wasted resources potentially, or being jumbled up altogether. Whatever. But anyway, you guys are done, right? Garrison there. Build another tower here. Oh, come on, that range. And more tower upgrades, whatever. Just so you know, if you've gotten better, maybe 3 towers. I don't usually build like this. There's actually a triangle formation where 3 towers in the form of triangle, because of the AI's attack pattern, right? They gather here and then attack here, but the moment they attack this tower, 2 more towers are supporting it, and yeah, the triangle defense. But in this case, I didn't put that into practice, so I apologize for that. Well, there's another. Oh, my bad. These 2 are village phase structures. Okay, so not everything is organized the way as I expected it, but I think it's just a UI necessity, just so they can fit. Temple, your support healing units, if you want that as your secondary town phase structure, and also the market, which happens to be my favorite town phase structure in preparation for the city phase. Also, you will be needing the blacksmith for your necessary city phase upgrades. Yeah, this thing, since it has no real defensive or offensive purpose, it's better off in a very protective place. And we see the women being idle right here. Okay, let's just build a field near to the sound center, because the game it's not historical, but it is the game. Building your fields near the town center or civic center. Okay, I think we're about done. How many buildings do we need yet? 1. Okay, 1 remaining, and after that we'll be bracing for the AI attack while gathering the necessary resources. Also, yeah, keep these guys busy as well, and or protected. If you want, you can actually add guys to protect the women, and in this case the wood gatherers are going too far now. Let's just build another storehouse there. And oh, where are you guys going? Oh yeah, the blacksmith. And nope, you can gather wood right after you're done with that. Okay, so we need around 500 stone, waiting for the upgrade to the city phase, and we will be done with this part of the tutorial, right? Yeah, you can actually upgrade have some resource upgrades. I'm not gonna do it now because not part of my tutorial. You can actually advance yourself to your liking after 3 towers. I think I have set the AI too easy. Yeah, in my opinion, it's too easy now because I have built too fast. Even if I am trying to discuss in a very slow manner, or maybe, yeah, I think we need to scout. Okay, move towards there. No idle units, so that's good. Yeah, no idle units. Let's see. Oh, a Morion. So I guess he's not even being stuck. Yeah, let's just use a sacrificial. No, I guess he's not ready to attack yet. But he has a lot of houses, a lot of one barracks, storehouse. Yeah, I guess I set the AI too easy. That's why it's not attacking yet. But in this phase, usually, or yeah, it's too easy. The very hard AI usually attacks in maybe 8 or 16 minutes. I'm not sure. I don't remember anymore. We are just we'll just be waiting for these guys to finish up with their resource gathering. Come on. I think we need more units now. Faster with the stone gathering, man. Woohoo! Nice healing units. Only healing units. And these upgrades are kind of a basic. But they're necessary if you really want your bigger, better, real professional soldier units to advance. And as I remember, you cannot actually upgrade all of these at the same time because yeah, they cost so much. So you need to use your resources wisely while doing that. Okay, there are. Yeah, by the time you guys start gathering, well, at least I will be needing those stones and metals later on in city phase anyway. But for now, I'm waiting to take this thing up. Alright, I think it's time to use another sacrificial unit. Too bad I didn't actually hire a... Let's just hire another one. No, not you. The fast unit. Alright, let's do some scouting. Okay, normally I don't actually do this because AI, we already know how it attacks, how it generally forms itself. But this is for the sake of knowing why it's too slow in forming his own attack. And while we are waiting for the city phase, okay? Die, 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 die. Okay, now we have been ticked, or we ticked to city phase, and we can see that the territory has gotten larger to the point that we cannot see our boundary lines anymore. And actually we can. The map has just some, yeah, the minimap has some problems detecting the green palette of our territory, but that's as big as you can get. Almost 1/3 of our, or more than 1/3 of our island part of the section. But okay, so let's just sum up what we have done in phase 2, part 2. Okay, gather stone and metal, build at least 4 town phase structures while keeping the wood and food going. Okay, and as a mini tip, use the same types of units, which I didn't do right here, in gathering the same type of resource. Okay? Because selecting them is a pain when you're going to have to everything's scattered all over the place when your enemy's attacking and then you want to bring them back. It's just a messy part. Okay, so next part we will be discussing about the phase 3 attacking phase on my style, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.